That would help, right? Welcome back to the stream, guys. It is October 18th, 2025. We are working on the Inktober challenge, and it is going pretty well. 16 down, minus ornate. I did a digital copy so we don't have all of the hard copies. I could print the digital version, but I should really make a better, should really finish the picture and make it different a little bit. I like the frame that I made using Procreate yesterday, but because I use Procreate, we can go over just that part as we review what we've done. We're not going to take too much time to do a review though, because today's word is deal, and I'm trying to think up a good way to. Ooh. I know what I'm going to do. It's going to be hard to draw though. Maybe not. I might be able to do it. I want to do two people making a deal, but both with their fingers crossed behind their back. We'll see. We'll see if I can pull that off. So I know what I'm going to draw. So let's do a little bit of review. And to do that, we're going to jump into the studio. All right, back in the studio, we got the iPad for ornate, and we can pretty much easily dial through everything that we've worked on so far. So let's back this up just a little bit. We can move our little ink towel over. I need to actually clean my ink pen. We can start by just drying it first. It's got to be like a tool to clean out between the quill. I'm guessing ink gets stuck to old ink and doesn't allow it to flow as nicely. I really need to look at the proper way to take care of these. Oh dear, there's like no more water in here. Quick. While we're doing this, I'm going to just really quickly like roll clean this brush off, or this writing utensil, so that I can actually create stuff with it. Oh. Leaving it soaking in water is obviously not doing what it needs to do for it. That's okay though. Let's get to seeing. So day one was mustache. Oh, good, I have all the words in there. Day one was mustache. Day two was weave. Day three was crown. Day four was murky. Day five was deer. Day six was pierce. Day seven was starfish. Day 8 was reckless. Day 9 was heavy. Day 10 was sweep. Day 11 was sting. Day 12 is shredded. Day 13 is drink. Day 14 is trunk. Day 15 was ragged. Day 16 was blender. I did day 17 digitally. So let's jump into Procreate. And this is what I did for day 17. I did a very crazy looking picture frame with the help of, for a little help from from Symmetry, from a drawing Symmetry program. So kind of cool. I did a few of them. It's not the only one. I did this one. Oops. I did a couple different demonstrations on how you can use the Symmetry feature. Like if this was using two halves if you're going to draw something perfectly symmetrical from both sides, and then you had other ones where you're using the quadrant, which this would be more of a quadrant look. Where is it? I need to turn off the bear. So this is the quadrant, and then we have the last layer, which is this one. This one I did is quadrant 2. So the new assisted layer is the one that has the crazy pattern on it. But I think it got erased in the demo. Here we can just go through and watch the animation, which is nice. So we can go back, and if you're going to do some sharing, oh no, you go to videos and you can watch replay time lapse. You have these time lapse videos that replay for you. Right, that was pretty cool. That's the time lapse so far. So that's a good look into what we've done so far into Inktober. It is what, day 18? Do I cut a piece of paper on even days? Just don't know. Still think I killed my compressor. I think I'm gonna have to cut a new piece. No, there's a piece. No. What was this one for? Oh, blunder. A girl drinking, accidentally drinking the wrong drink. Drinking the paint water. But then I ended up overall going with the other one. It's okay. I can cut another piece of paper. Probably start thinning the scrap in too when I move. But there's paper literally everywhere, so I'm not worried. And then I'm gonna spend time drawing on paper, which makes the paper, then I have to keep it, or I could just throw it away. Would be nice to get rid of it in some other way. If anyone ever watching these streams wants anything, you can just email me. I'll ship you things out. I'm hopefully going to get my website up soon. Hopefully that's the plan. Okay. So what's my plan for deal? I don't know what my plan is. What I want to draw won't fit in this perspective. Let's just look at the word deal. Oh, handshake. We knew it was going to be a handshake. That's the first part of the deal is the handshake. But what comes after the handshake? My pizza's getting cold. Okay. I need more. No, that's not what I wanted. I wanted like, oh, 9.0. I just want to look what a bad deal looks like. Mm-hmm. That perspective. But that only looks like one person's making a bad deal. Oh, you're okay. Welcome. Glad to see you. I'm eating pizza. Was hoping this compressor would come back to life, but what I think is that it's dead. How about another one though? Just because I need it. Yeah. Handshake. I saw someone who just wrote the words and made the words look like what they meant. It's pretty cool. That's arm wrestling. That's not making a deal. That's what I want to do. Fingers crossed behind his back. That's exactly what I want. And then shaking hands with somebody. It's such a Donald Trump. I mean, there's Trump memes right here. Making bad deals. I kind of want to just save this just so I have it for. Yeah. So I saved that. And then I wanted to go back one or two searches. Find the picture. Oh no. No, we've done it. Hmm. Deal with the devil. Maybe I should do a Jack Black tribute piece. The tribute to the greatest song in the world. I wish I could play it, but it would probably get my stream a copyright. You'll have to look it up on your own. But he makes a deal with the devil. It's a song about making a deal with the devil. Not really. Do Jack Black rocking out with a guitar in his hand in the front, like School of Rock. So do School of Rock. Right. Oh, why am I doing all caps? Do this body. That body pose. Right? And then the devil behind him. And maybe the pick of destiny. There's a couple like Jack Black. Let's see it. Let's do a Jack Black tribute. This will be fun. Pick of destiny. There's the pick of destiny. So the things that we're gonna need. We're doing a Jack Black mashup. Okay. And then I need Jack Black 2025. What does he look like currently? Oh, he's wearing a Minecraft shirt because he just did Minecraft. So I guess I could put him in a Minecraft hell. Oh, that's getting really hard. We're just jumping into a different dimension of anger and pain. Maybe. So that face on School of Rock body with three eyes in a Minecraft world with the pick of destiny. I even think pick of destiny. Let's duplicate this tab. Let's do pick of destiny devil. Because he does run into the devil. There's what the devil looks like. Easy. Have a good image of him? Not really. These are better, but still not that clear. Okay, can we do it? There's a lot going on here. School of Rock pose. That's our first goal, right? Start there. Arm, head, mid-center. Okay. To head. Slightly big. We're going to do shoulder here. Slightly drop down. His shoulder angles like this. This one is up. The elbow is about here. Goes up to a hand that is facing in this direction, with the thumb rolling up. Hand comes down, wrist, head, sideways. I won't be able to hear city buses at my new place. It'll be interesting. Good. In the air should be the pick of destiny, that little devil looking thing. Right? Perfect. We need a guitar. We need his body to finish off. Right? Here. Then we need another arm that goes down to here. The end of his body. And his hand coming straight out to here. So there's a finger under the neck, but we're not even going to talk about that, and it's going to dive into a his shoulders like kind of way down because he's like really giving it a go. Like scrunches his face up a little bit here because his head's on normal, and then he's got a pelvis. Then he's got legs. Right. All right. Ooh, today was like there was good news, but then it's kind of stressful. I don't know. Just a weird day, but that's okay. I just feel like I needed to do. There's things I needed to rest though, and I took a little bit of a nap today. Okay, and he needs a weird looking face. But first of all, we need to get this guitar in. So much easier when you're not drawing just like from your regular little brain. That's way too big. I should have drew the neck in first. Is that too big? Let's draw the neck in. It's definitely gonna leave the scene. We got a strap that comes from his shoulder straight down to. Where does this strap go to? I thought they usually have a little button right here. This one doesn't seem to have one. Strap comes down here. Okay, yeah. So, neck of the guitar all the way down to the strings, which would be here. So that's what we're working with. So the guitar might have to back up just a little bit, become just a little smaller. I think I got overzealous. So it starts like right about here, goes around, comes down to a point, goes back around, comes down, goes around somewhere in here. Let's just assume that that's what's happening here. This one's a little bit lower at a point, and it does the same, like oh, sorry, can you guys? I'm just really overzealous. I don't know why I'm trying to do so much tonight. But we'll just do our best. That's all we can ask of anybody around us. Let's try to do our best. And, it's how we get through the day. That's what I always tell the kids. I'm like, just do your best. Just try. Half of life is trying. Sometimes you fail at things. I always tell them they're going to fail. Not like the most. I just don't always tell them that they're going to succeed at everything because they got to kind of get used to failing a little bit. And that's part of. I was listening to something they were talking about scientists, and scientists do experiments knowing that they're going to fail. And I've heard this like failure type strategy to learning to the way people learn because it's obviously been a strategy since like at the beginning of time. We've talked about it, but it kind of ignored things. I feel like we say things, but we don't know what they mean. It's similar to like, what's the? I forgot completely, lost track of what I was saying. Of course, I would. Proving my point. Talking to the kids about learning to fail. Sometimes you gotta fail to learn. It's hard when you talk to yourself about things because you get lost in your own thought. And you're also trying to draw. That strap must come. I don't know where that strap goes. It's okay. This is why the interview show idea would be good, but it would be so difficult to do. I have to get so good at drawing, and that's a reason why I've been doing so much practicing. Really, is to see if I do go against drawing with like people that really do draw. I mean, they're gonna make a fool out of me first of all, and they could be done. They could be done with their artwork, quickly, and I'm like still like struggling to do mine and answer questions. Although, if they're done with their artwork quickly or their question quickly, it actually allows them to talk more about themselves and carry the conversation. But I don't know, I can't really rely on someone to do that. Okay, then we gotta go to this picture of Black, where he's looking kind of crazy. He's got kind of a wide square face. I wonder if they picked him to do Minecraft because his head is so realistically square. Which is not a bad thing. It's just a it's pretty solidly square. How am I gonna do the beard? This is not gonna look like Jack Black at all. I'm gonna have to put his third eye inside the middle of his forehead. Otherwise, we're not gonna have a Jack Black looking character. Just gonna fill him in and see where that takes us. We might not get very much of a Jack Black look. Should have probably finished this shirt here. I don't know. Does his eyebrows have to be bushier? Does hair need to be? His beard doesn't need to go up higher? Maybe. Hmm. I'll work on that. Let's go back to School of Rock. Oh, might need a different face. He's making a real like, oh yeah, face on this one. I think I got a better This will be better. Does he have a mustache now? Yes. Here goes. So it would be trailing. And this is like white, so this is much thinner. Not that it's thinner, it's just thinner by association. This part right here is like a dark color, so we'll make it thicker. It's kind of blotchy Jack Black. Let's work on some facial. And this part right here is like not thinner, just lighter because it's just not as dark. Right? And then we can give him a third eye. And he can be wearing his tie-dye Minecraft shirt. I'm gonna get sued by Disney probably. It's alright, Disney can't mess with me because I haven't signed their agreement to Disney Plus. I don't know what the rest of this guy looks like. I just know what this shirt kinda looks like, and that's maybe just enough. Still has his wispy, like crazy out of control hair. I think his head has to be more square. Again, not thinner, just lighter till we get to this dark bit. Okay, now for the background. Because that's our foreground, I need to draw like the school pickup. I need to draw like the actual guitar, body, and bass. know the guitar head is way too, this is too long. His hand's too small. But his hand's not too small. It's the first finger, and he has another finger right here. He has another finger right here. And the pinky's not even there, it's underneath. It falls behind, or like right on the side. The fingers go down more though. And the hand starts lower. This finger goes right. Give more depth to the fingers because we need to fit a pinky in here. So there's got to be way more depth to this hand. Just needed to be larger for it to work. And just lower. Okay, so that's good. It's a lot of mess. Let's try again. Let's try that again. So finger comes down to knuckle. Finger bent this way. Playing another string. Finger again on yet another string. Still, so messy. Hands are not easy to begin with, and then when you add in a lack of skill, then you have problems. And this finger is just like kind of tucked in here. So like you have the knuckles that go across there, and then the hand goes in here. The jacket's probably gonna be doing something involving around this wrist. This wrist will go into the base of the jacket. And that goes that way. And this goes this way. And then we have like fretboards that go across 1, 2, 3, 4 small ones, then a medium sized one, then a big one. Then looks like 2 small ones. Big one, big one. And then he's out. Right? Good to go. I'm going to draw in just a couple facial features to this guy. Those might be impossible to put into actual function, but it's okay. We're going to draw the neck here of this t-shirt. His beard kind of eats his t-shirt. He's wearing a jacket in the School of Rock photo, which is where most of my reference is coming from. So I need to keep using that for other styles. So his jacket comes across like this, right? And this is all t-shirt. Then we got the wavy bit, but inside that wavy bit, there's where you can see the inside of the jacket, right? So this inside wavy bit. And that goes up to his shoulder. That line cuts to his shoulder, but comes off of like this. So this wavy bit gets like this, and then it goes up straight, which is what it does. I'm just trying to trim it in a little bit. Then we got like a little shoulder bump and some ruffles in the fabric there. Pick up destiny here. Okay, so we've done the introduction to the beginning. It's a lot of work. Right? He's not wearing a bow tie because he's wearing his Minecraft t-shirt. And if I did want to do the triangles, with the diamonds, I could do diamonds just by drawing X's. But they have to be even. Right, there's a diamond pattern on that. Okay, moving right along. His elbow I don't think goes down that far. I think it hangs in the crook of his arm, but I better give it more space than not more space. I can't see really into that corner. I think that's good. So there goes that. I need to draw. I'd like to draw his little Nacho Libre friend. I would also like to draw Pick of Destiny. I need to know what that looks like, which I could draw here. I kind of want to draw it in the foreground, being like, oh no, like he's lost it. And it's like here, but like large size, like flying through the air, or like right here. You know, maybe we could put it there. Let's draw the devil first, which he is here. There he is. And he'll be hanging out here. His mouth looks like this. It's open pretty wide. Right, he's got some teeth. Some sharp teeth, and then no more teeth, and then some teeth on the bottom. He's got a crazy long beard. It goes straight down. His mouth is open. He's doing some real metal moves here. He's got some hair here, which is interesting. I've never really noticed that. Let's draw the ear. One ear. We're going to draw the rest of the face on this side. Little bump in, bump up, and his head goes around like so. We have a horn here, which kind of like vainly like grows out of his head, and after the ear comes out, it goes like so. Right. And the devil has a super pointy nose that like points down. And then we're going to put the other horn going the other way. Jack Black just seems like a guy who's like super creative and he's down to do anything, so like kind of makes him a lethal threat. Like I've been watching a lot of different like famous people doing their jam, and it's interesting to watch people that have done great things with their lives and like how just absolutely motivated they are to do things. Resilient, don't want to give up. Like I watch Travis Pastrana like jump things all the time on his motorbike and try not to die, and it's pretty amazing. This guy's eyes are all black. I'm okay with that look for this devil. Actually, I'm gonna draw the lines I need to finish this. And he's got an ear that's protruding out of here a little bit. And this guy's got like the beefiest neck. Like, what is wrong with his neck? His neck almost like literally goes out to his shoulders. We're going to draw him with the guitar too. But we won't. Will we see as much of his guitar? Yeah, maybe. We're just going to draw them with what they have here. He doesn't have a shoulder strap though. And his arm and shoulder come out like here. And he's playing this thing like he's just holding it. It's floating in the air, I guess, when he's playing his guitar. Can't really get what's going on here. So down here, you're going to have the chest area. Here would be the same. His hand is below that, but the guitar comes in here. The neck, like we always need to do, is kind of figure that where that's going to go. Doesn't need to be that long. It could be shorter. I just feel like the devil's like way bigger than he is. Or maybe he shouldn't have the guitar at all. Maybe she should be doing something else. He should be doing. I kind of want to find a way to put our friend in here. Like stopping something from happening. But I don't know how. I was doing so good with these over the week and actually getting wanted to mix in some Nacho Libre. I'm not going to be able to do that. Alright, I'll put in the guitar. Popular demand. Here we go. It's gonna go straight off the page. However it goes. His guitar is gonna go down this way. The pickups and stuff are gonna be done right about here. Our guitar body gonna start here. It's gonna go this way, then it's gonna go back out this way because it's star-shaped guitar, or it's got this weird, funky rock and roll shape to it. It's got pickups here. It's got pickups here. Got a set of pickups here. Okay. Here's another guitar. I want like his friend grabbing. What was my other idea? We needed Nacho Libre. We got Minecraft. We got Tenacious D versus the Pick of Destiny. Let's just do Jack Black movies. Let's just see where he's been. Oh, he's got Kung Fu Panda in there. I forgot about Kung Fu Panda. Jumanji, Goosebumps. Wow, he's done a big movie every year. This was an interesting movie, The Big Year. Bernie. Light for Your Revisit. This was funny, pretty funny. Tropic Thunder. He's been doing movies for a long time. Shallow Hal's a great movie. Saving Silverman's a great movie. Mars Attacks? I feel like Never Ending Story? Who's in Mars Attacks? Oh, we're hitting so few movies. That's okay, we don't have to hit them all. But there's definitely more. I want him almost grabbing the Pick of Destiny out of the air, like jumping for it. Off the top ring. But like, that's going to be a pretty interesting body shape to draw. His little shorts. His face is here. He's jumping for it. His hand is here reaching out for it. Going back towards his body, which gets smaller towards his shoulder. And there's the top of his shoulders. And he's really reaching for it with one hand, right? Because he's jumping for it. And here's that pick of destiny. It's flying off in this direction, right? Sorry guys, we're way over time, and this will just have to be inked later. I'm putting way too much work into it. I got I got way too into it. I didn't even realize it's already 9 o'clock. Um, so yeah, kind of cool though to like. I always like Jack Black video movies and stuff like that. I feel like he does a really good job of kind of keeping it as clean as possible. And I need to make those feet look tiny, like he's jumping towards us. And but he's wearing like boots, I think. He's got little tiny shorts on that like barely cover him, that are kind of high waisted. He has boots, and then his hair would be like flying up. I feel he has like curly hair, but it would be like moving up. He's not wearing a shirt, of course, and he's super skinny, right? And he's also has to have three eyes because that's just the rule, name of the game right now. And he's trying to grab it. I need to like look at a better picture of him and draw him a little bit better. We're going to end with me just kind of finishing this up. Tomorrow I'll have a finished version of everything else that needs to happen. And then he could be jumping off like a boxing ring ropes. Just put it back here. Right? Just maybe, I mean, you can't see much of it. I just have to, I could put it like over here more so it goes off the page. And then make this rope look like it's just been like bounced off of, so it's like maybe doing a little bit of movement. Right? Then we need the pick of destiny that looks like, I gotta draw it upside down. I'm gonna flip this upside down so I can draw it right side up real quick and then flip it back. So here it is. We're gonna draw it somewhat bigger than what it was. I'm curious to see if like I get this done. If I get this one finished and I tag Jack Black in it, because the internet is this big puddle of like, you could actually probably send this to Jack Black personally, as long as it goes down the right avenues of, you know, transition. And like, Jack Black would be a good person to sell a piece of artwork to. It would be cool, number one. Number two, it would be cool just to sell a piece of artwork to Jack Black. And he has the money to buy art, like as opposed to like my friends, my family isn't gonna buy art for me. My mom has free art she's gotten from me when I was a kid. shouldn't need to pay for it now, and so it's hard to supplement art income, right? So there's a pick of destiny. It's flown out of his hand. His thumb got loose, right? You can see that it's making trajectory this way. You can draw on his fingers and the side of his hand. It's his first finger. It's his second finger. Third finger, and his pinky's back here. His hand goes into his jacket. Right. I don't know why that was easier to figure out upside down. He's got boots on. Devil looks like this. Very muscular. Lots going on. More hair on this side. He's got these like hair fish wings. I really want to like make this look more like a boxing ring, but I just don't have any space to give it any more detail. Could put flags underneath it. I don't know, we'll probably get the image right. So I think I completed my mission. We have the School of Rock. Here, let's take a closer look so you guys can actually see with a little bit more detail. So we have Jack Black in there, School of Rock. We have the Three-Eyed Devil from Tenacious D and the Pick of Destiny. I drew the Pick of Destiny up there. We have the guy from Nacho Libre jumping across. I could probably put someone from Kung Fu Panda in here too. My initial thought is to draw section off the background, which would be like all of this area when I do my frame. I need to find a way to make the ropes look a little bit more rope-like. But I think everything else will look good when we ink it. I'm just going to give it a quick erase while we're here. It is Saturday night, and I feel like people should just go enjoy themselves and do things that they want to do tonight. I'm probably going to go play some video games with my brother for a little bit because we have some time and we found a really cool game that we like to play together, which is rare. And in the same time, there's all these games for sale right now, so we're also trying to look for other games to play with each other. I think my nephew is getting a little bit older, and so that's good. So things are getting better. We can hang out, we can play video games a little bit more than we used to be able to. So let me finish drawing this guy's jacket. And this is also kind of bunched up weird. It looks like, oh no, that's a lapel. So he's got a lapel that goes like, it's doing something wild right there. He's not wearing a diaper, but there's the lines that are going out coming from this direction. If he was, it's hard to see. He's got like a pant line somewhere here, but his coat comes, the coat actually comes down and goes Like comes down and goes. Cuts across his leg right here. I'm still drawing. I gotta stop. But it's just so easy to like start putting in details when you start. After you get through the initial part of drawing something, I think like adding details is the fun part. That's like what kind of brings everything to life, and like noticing those things and going, oh, there's 3 buttons on there. I wonder why there's 4 knobs on the bottom of a guitar, right? Like, I don't know. I don't play guitar. It's an interesting question for me to have. But people who play guitar like would be like, that's silly. Those buttons are for this. That's what this does. That's how you play this. I'm sure my brother could tell me all about it. I think that actually came out decently well. Did you finish yours? Maybe we'll just take a look at yours because let's see what you did. All right, it's 9:30. It's been an hour. I will finish mine tomorrow. Let's see what my mom's looks like. Here we go. She did hers. It's a deal. Apples, and they're free. So that is a deal. Free apples. And I might want to put more stuff in here that does more of a disco talk, or just as a collection of his work. Um, because I think if I can cram a lot in, it'll really make it send it home like maybe he did make a deal with the devil to uh sign all his movie deals and stuff like that. So it would be cool to do a couple more movies in there. Maybe just like Kung Fu Panda because that's such a big one. And then maybe throw in like, I don't know, Be Kind Rewind. I never saw that. I always wanted to see that. That's about 2 guys that erase all the movies in their video shop, and they end up making fake videos and recording themselves, and they try to reenact all these films. Pretty interesting. Yeah, that's going to be it for this one, guys. Hope you enjoyed it. We will see you back here tomorrow. I'll have a finished design for you. It'll all be inked in. Um, yeah, that's going to be it for today. Have a great evening, and we'll see you guys next time. Good night.